brilliant evening at the studios of West Nile Television. Good evening, viewer. My name is Orak Benson Pastore, the anchor tonight for the news program at West Nile Television. And it's a news program that comes on your way from Mondays to Saturdays from the hour of 7 up to the hour of 8 p.m., whereby we bring you a lot, whether it be a local content, or as a national content, or as continental story. We are always here to give you what continues to transpire around the world. As usual, we commence everything with what's happening in the headlines, and then the details comes afterwards.
In the headlines tonight, the general public has been urged to cooperate to ensure quality standards in petroleum products. The government of Uganda extends support to the late Priska Jeremiah's family. And youths continue to strategize mobilization for His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. This and more in the NILECAST News Bulletin.
Welcome back from the headlines. Now diving straight into the details of the stories. We are commencing it from the mother city of the region, thus from Arua City. To ensure quality and standards in the petroleum products across the country, different stakeholders have been called to cooperate to achieve the goal. This was emphasized during an engagement on Thursday, 27th of November 2026 in Arua City, organized by Uganda National Bureau of Standards in partnership with the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, attracting different stakeholders across West Nile region. First, take a look at how things transpired. Different stakeholders have been asked to cooperate to ensure there is quality standards in petroleum products. This was emphasized during an engagement on Thursday, 27th of November 2025 in Arua City, organized by Uganda National Bureau of Standards in partnership with the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Development, attracting different stakeholders across West Nile region, such as local government officials, environment officers, fiscal planners, engineers, security officers, developers, petroleum business operators, among others, who all shared great ideas on how to curb challenges associated with the petroleum products. Nangalama Daniel, the Deputy Executive Director at Uganda National Bureau of Standards, says, as an agency of the government, they will work with every stakeholder to achieve the goal.
As UNBS, number one, we shall do what is in our strategic plan, the whole government approach. We've embarked on one of the interventions to ensure that we work with other stakeholders in driving our mandate. And the strategies speak to working with the other agencies like URA, but also to local government. So whatever thing you want to do, whether you work with standards, enforcing or promoting, we want to work with everybody. So whatever call that has been made is part of our strategic plan to work with the other government agencies and other actors.
Whereas Farida Nakayeze, the Principal Petroleum Officer for Legal Enforcement, says they want to ensure that the operators are dealing with the products of high quality and standard.
We want to ensure that the operators are dealing with a product that is of high quality, is of high standard, such that the consumers who are using these products are using a product that is safe, that is not going to destroy their equipment, and that is not going to destroy life or cause harm to life. Then we also want to ensure to eliminate unfavorable business practices that compromise petroleum standards and also to promote fair competition in the petroleum markets.
Meanwhile, Senior Superintendent of Police, Mutegeki Job, the District Police Commander for Zombo District, encourages teamwork among the stakeholders.
Mine is, if you come, we work together. I will support you in Zombo. And I do believe even the same other DPCs, they will do the same. The only thing is, one, if you distance yourself, we shall not want to create problem for ourselves. I arrest and then I release. It doesn't have a meaning. Please allow us to get in touch with your policemen who are within your directorates, the other side, in case of anything. give us the numbers here, we shall communicate to you freely, pick you these things, and you will not find the things on the street anymore. You will not, I assure you for that.
Reverend Tukwasibwe Frank Justaff, Commissioner Petroleum Supply Department at the Ministry of Energy, highlights on the issue of illegal selling of fuel, which results into several challenges, therefore encourages different stakeholders to cooperate to curb the vice.
In this area, one of the key things that of concern is of finding fuel being sold from non-gazetted places. People selling fuel in bottles or selling fuel in small containers outside the petroleum retail outlets. That is not a good practice. It is potentially disastrous, and the key stakeholders all around will need to work together to see that such vices are ramped out. Because one, you cannot ensure the quality of that fuel being sold at such places. The sources are not very known, and they are prone to causing accidents. How do we interrelate central government with local government, with the various other actors that are involved in, so that at the end of the day, the regulation is done very well.
The Uganda National Bureau of Standards is a government agency that helps to ensure the products and services in Uganda meet the quality and safety requirements. Oraku Benson Pastore, compiling the story for Western Television NILECAST. Away from that story in Arua City, now jetting to Greater Alu region, the government of Uganda has extended financial support to the family of Ugandan woman, Pascal Giramia, who was recently killed in Mahagi territory, Ituri province, in Democratic Republic of the Congo. The gesture reflects the government's commitment in protecting its citizens abroad and providing assistance to those affected by conflicts. Alfred Jawo compiles the story.
In a bid to show solidarity of any bereaved family in the country, the Ugandan government has extended financial support to the family of a Ugandan woman, Pascal Giramia, who was recently killed in Mahagi territory, Ituri province, Democratic Republic of Congo. To many in Zombo district, this gesture reflects the government's commitment to protecting its citizens abroad and providing assistance to those affected by conflicts, while delivering the financial support to the family of late Pascal Giramia at Songoli Village, Zeo Sub-County, Zombo District on Thursday, 27th November 2025. Honorable Catherine Nakuma Venjina, Member of Parliament for Older Persons, Northern Uganda, who represented the Minister for Defense, extended her condolences to the bereaved family and described the incident as unfortunate. Honorable Catherine Nakuma Venjina, in June 2025, was appointed by His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni to coordinate security surveillance along Uganda-DRC Congo.
Now, when this case happened, I knew that this was my direct responsibility. So I also learned about the burial in Mahagi that took place, and that kind of money was given. So I was pained. I said, no, we need to be fair to both families. If the other side was treated like that, we should also do the same to our family. So I first passed through Major Felix Buzidori, and we discussed with him. He's the one actually who told me that across there was 6.5. So he said now this one has delayed because they were waiting for money to come. And you know, right now during this election period, there is no money in circulation. You can hardly see money. So what I did was to use some of my own avenue to reach out to the president, because I can reach him if I want. So the president authorized and said, no, this is a serious issue. Usually when something happens like this, he normally gives 5 million. So this one now, they have given us 6.5 million. Again, I had to come back through Major Fuzizori yesterday. We sat with him. I said, now I got this money the president has directed, and the Minister for Security gave this money. So I shared it with him. He said it is okay. He doesn't know when that money will come, So we should use what is at hand now, and we come and deliver it to the family. And even when we left Faidan, even reaching here, until when I saw Abanga and Anwango, that is when I knew the family I was coming to. Otherwise, I thought we were coming, I didn't even know where we were going. But definitely, something affecting Nebi, Zombo, and Pakwach, all these are my people. Because at some point I was a member of parliament for all the 3 districts.
Festus Aikoboa, Zombo Resident District Commissioner, equally said the DRC has experienced ongoing violence and instability, particularly in the eastern regions, leading to significant humanitarian concerns and displacement of people. Festus Aikoboa further highlighted the Uganda government commitment to addressing these issues and promoting peace and security in the region.
Together with our 2 brothers, and after bringing the body, and we really buried. During that burial, Honorable, what I communicated was what exactly government had communicated to the families of all these persons we lost. That we are going to support. We are going to support this family with 6.5, and that money will come from Ministry of Defense. And indeed, I also communicated that this will take some time, because the issue was there, but people who are still trying to do the needful for the money to be released will definitely get the money, and in a given time, I will communicate back to them, and we shall bring the money when they are.
Late Pascal Giramia was shot dead by UPDF officer attached to peacekeeping mission in the DRC Congo at the beginning of November 2025, and she was laid to rest 2 weeks ago in her ancestral home, Songoli village, Zeo sub-county, Zombo district. The support indicates the Ugandan government's efforts to support its citizens affected by the conflict, both in DR Congo and Uganda respectively. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, NILECAST.
Welcome back from that particular story in Zombo. Coming back to Arua City, looking at political sector. You've seen Arua City continues to build on better strategies in order to hunt votes for His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the NRM party chairman and the President of the Republic of Uganda. The 2026 general elections will commence on 15th of Jan 2026, starting with the presidential and parliamentary elections before proceeding to the others. Take a look at the story.
With a few weeks left for the 2026 general elections, youth in Arua City continue to build on better strategies in order to hunt for votes for His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the NRM party chairman. This was witnessed in the recent forum organized by West Nile Youth Efforts for Museveni, attracting different NRM party delegates in Arua City, such as the flag bearers in different political positions, party cadres, elders, youths across Arua City, who shared great ideas on how to mobilize for votes for His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Akira Maida, the NRM cadre for the youths in West Nile, stated that they're looking at mindset change among the youths, such as vivid start in embracing the NRM party.
When it comes to political space, we find our participation is minimal, but more we are being used to prepare for the issues of violence. So today, as West Nile from 7, we came together and said, why can't we do something different and change a little bit of mindset of the young? So we are looking at mindset change, that is first. We are looking at the young people embracing the party. Because one, through this program, I think we have been able to learn from the people we have invited, including the elders, and also the young people have been able to teach out 1 or 2 things to the rest of the other people who happen to be here in the community. Yeah, so basically, I believe this event has sent a lot of message to the young people that there is need for us to come together.
Honorable Sister Bakoro Zoe, the former Minister for Labour, Gender and Social Development, gives courage to the youths as she promises to continue preaching the gospel of Museveni economics.
While other people say tomorrow is the youth, the future belongs to them. Yes, but today also belongs to them. They have to start building it today for tomorrow. And we need to let them understand what this government and the NRM has done, and so that they can support it. For me, like I said before, I'm going to sit down with these young people and we are going to engage them and talk about Museveni.
Baguma Said, the NRM flag bearer for mayor position in Arua Central Division, urges the youths to rally their support behind NRM government because of its numerous achievements and emphasizes on democracy in the forthcoming general elections.
So I mean that every candidate will have a right to come and speak to its people. Then it is about the people. I don't know what their agenda is, but it is, by the end of the day, it is the people who choose what type of leader they want to lead them. To the youths, I think I just want to call upon them to make sure that they indeed protect the game. Other people, their leaders who are coming just for their personal interest, people want to enrich themselves, people want to do this, what, and so on. But before we choose or we decide on who to choose, we need to look at the past and we need to look at the future that we predict we want for ourselves.
The 2026 Uganda general elections will be in January, starting with presidential elections and parliamentary elections from the 15th of January 2026. Reporting for West Nile Television, Orako Benson Pastore, Okumuringa Christine, NILECAST.
Now, moving away from the other sector of the news, let's take a look at what's transpiring in the world of sports, more especially the Africans' favorite league. I'm talking about English Premier League. I want to confirm to you, games are bouncing back over the weekend, starting from tomorrow on Sunday and also on Monday. Quickly taking a look at the games to be played tomorrow. Brentford will be having a date with Burnley. Meanwhile, for Manchester City, they will have to bounce back from the humiliation they had into the hands of Newcastle as they welcome Leeds at Etihad. Meanwhile, for Sunderland, they will still have to keep it at Stadium of Light as they welcome Bournemouth, with Everton having a date up against Newcastle United. And the game between Everton and Newcastle United will be at 8:30 p.m. And the last game to be played tomorrow will be at 11 p.m. East African time as Spurs will take on Fulham. And this game is actually a London derby because both sides, Fulham and Tottenham Hotspurs, they all come from the city of England, London. Then come on Sunday, we'll be having games on card with Crystal Palace staying at Selhurst Park to welcome Manchester United. After that, Aston Villa will be maintaining Villa Park to welcome Wolves. And for Brighton and Hove Albion, they will be locking horns with Nottingham Forest. And this game will be at City Grounds. Meanwhile, for West Ham United, they will welcome Liverpool. And Liverpool will have to make sure that they work up from the back-to-back defeats they have been having in the recent games. And the biggest game, Super Sunday, we'll see the game between Chelsea and Arsenal. It will actually be top of the table class between the two sides. And we are waiting to see which team at the end will emerge as the winner. Let's take a look at the highlights of the table standing before I leave the studio for the talk show. On top of the log right now is Arsenal with 29 points out of the 12 games they have so far played, being followed keenly by the team of Chelsea. 12 games also played. They are having 23 points to their names. Third on the log is Manchester City with 22 points. And top four is actually completed by Villa-based club, that's Aston Villa. They are having 21 points. And top scorer chart, Erling Haaland is still leading the race. With that, we have come to the end of today's edition of NILECAST News at West Nile Television. Thanks for watching from the beginning up to the end. It has been me, Orako Benson Pastore, the anchor tonight. Have the best of your moments. We'll link up again till tomorrow for the same program and also at the same time. Bye-bye.